And then we just started talking about, hey, it'd be such a great idea if we just left all of a sudden. Right? And we're talking about this for the next 15 minutes. Like, yeah, that would be so awesome. We'd be like Dairy Queen legends. So we got our clothes, and the supervisor was in the back office doing something. And we're like, okay, let's take a quarter and we'll flip it. And if it's heads, we'll stay. If it's tails, we'll just run away. And then so my friend flipped the coin. And then we didn't even wait for it to like hit the ground. We just ran.
Once I built a railroad, made it run, racing fast against time. Once I built a railroad, now it's done. Brother, can't you spare a dime?
Animal control, how may I help you? There's a unicorn in my garden. I'd like you to make it go away. Has it displayed any aggressive behavior, sir? No, but it ate my tomatoes.
I was there. It was an airport? No, that was New Jersey. I should have been in New York. No, I was on the street, and it was amazing, because it was the first time in such a long time I was able to feel something new, and I think that was it. It was, after everything I was able to feel, seeing as I can travel not through time, but only through emotion, only through psychology, I was a psychonaut, not a chrononaut. There was no time shifting, it was mind shifting. I travel through mind.
Although the intro is pretty amusing. The ubiquitous cry of teachers and professors alike regarding poetry is, "It's impossible to say what poetry is!" This refers to the fact that poetry can take many different forms. Some sly twats will chime in, "It's also impossible to say what poetry isn't!"
A man who's made irate by the massacre of rabbits says to anyone who listens, he'll be hunting, shooting, skinning all the bastards who would sin against the rabbits and their kin. Overpopulation is a thing of God. Rooting out the human brutes is just God's hand guiding his shotgun.
They say they're going to manifest things, and they do. They manifest everything. Drugs and the ethereal. The enlightened one is a Buddha. Suffering will be alleviated if you meditate harder.
I think that's the end of our Spo Wo night.
Alright, Spo Wo night.
Oh no, it's Catherine again! And I'm here, and Keegan came. I'm talking to my vlog. Yeah. Went really well. I have to edit this together pretty soon, and it's too noisy, so I'll talk later. Bye!
I dropped the aquarium, sprayed dirt across the floor, like a Rorschach blot blood spatter shadow of a shotgun murder.
Appearance, please understand that I just want to express how this makes me feel. But my face, my fingers, my faith are lost, and my tongue has murdered my will. Splatter, 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 joy. She was a part of my joy. What a pretentious irony.
Fuck Boston! Fuck Boston! Which was actually covering up for the "We want the cup! We want the cup!" that they were saying earlier, which, heard from a distance, both of them sound like "One of us! One of us! One of us!" And it was kind of terrifying, but it had totally died down.
Word, an incredible thing. But when it comes out of your mouth, it joins the ranks of words that literature is banned for. The next time you call me breeder, think back on the time I spent defending you from all the slurs that were thrown your way, and remind yourself I never thought to judge you. You thanked me for that once. For never once allowing our friendship to get weird, even as you introduced me as the girl you fell in love with. But if you can't keep that in mind, and you need a word to go by, at least attempt to label me correctly.